Round 2 is called 1 out of 3 ain't bad. Teams are told an obscure fact and are given 3 possible answers. You have to tell me the correct answer. Miff, Brian and Denise, here is your fact. Film producer Harry Cohn initially rejected Frank Sinatra for the role of Private Maggio in From Here to Eternity. According to a BBC documentary, Sinatra won the gig in which unconventional way? A. Mobster friends of Frank put a decapitated horse's head in Cohn's bed. B. Sinatra offered Cohn a night with both Ava Gardner and Marilyn Monroe. C. Sinatra arranged a full orchestra and sang at Cohn's daughter's bat mitzvah.
All right. Well, look, I reckon A's a true story, but I don't know if it fits here. I've heard that one about the horse in the bed.
I think the second one, Ava Gardner and Marilyn Monroe, I think he was going out with Lara Bingle at the time. So, I don't know about that.
Where the bloody hell are you then? I think Frank was a bit of a ladies' man.
Yes, yes.
He clearly had Ava and Marilyn at different times, maybe at the same. I'm not too sure.
Yes.
Whether or not he'd offer them up, I think that was a little
I
bit
think
wrong.
he would.
Would he?
I think he would. If you're going to get a gig in a film, you'd do that. You'd offer
the
up
ladies
your
do it
women.
for him?
No, but they'd offer.
So, what do you reckon, Miff?
We'll go with
Ava and Marilyn.
I reckon we'll go with B.
The correct answer is A. Mobster friends of Frank's put a decapitated horse's head in Cohn's bed. To be honest, you probably don't need to say decapitated horse's head.
That's where the story... That's the story that inspired the Godfather story.
Yes, yes. Frank Sinatra disputed it. He said it's never happened.
And he won an Academy Award for it.
He won an Academy Award. How many horses did he go through?
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that vote for the Academy Awards. Horse population in California was decimated.
Yeah.
You couldn't find a horse's head anywhere. You could find horses wandering around thinking, I've got no idea where I'm going.
And also, you've got to pick your movie. That works from For Here to Eternity. If he had been auditioning from The Man from Snowy River, he'd have never got
exactly. Or the horse whisperer, nothing to whisper into. Whispering is going, I've got no head, you know.
Blood.
Alan,
It's
Nikki
terrible.
and Dave, here is your fact.
Okay.
How did Mexican harmonica player Ramon Barrero die in 1994? A. He was shot attempting to cross the US-Mexican border whilst playing harmonica. B. He inhaled the world's smallest harmonica mid-performance and choked to death.
Oh, it's going to be that one.
Or C. He was electrocuted on stage whilst playing the world's first electric harmonica.
Now, I'm going to say straight off the bat, A seems a bit ludicrous, but I think it's got potential as the right answer. Because a lot of people, you know, they cross at night illegally.
Over the border.
And it's sort of like, you know, it's the desert.
Yeah.
And it's got, you know, and it's very like a cowboy movie.
Is it boring so you play your harmonica,
Well,
do you?
no. What he was doing is providing a soundtrack.
Oh, yes.
He was giving a bit of...
Well, this is my theory, though. He was electrocuted on stage whilst playing the electric harmonica. There's a lot of, like, saliva that would go into that thing, and it might cause a bit of an electrocution.
And
What do you think
when
about
he was
that?
playing really loudly and spitting into it, and all of a sudden it shorted out.
Yes, yeah.
And imagine people be going...
That makes sense to me.
it does,
People be going, wow, he's an amazing dancer too, look at that.
And also, that's why you never, I've read this, you never put an electric harmonica next to the bath.
No, that's right. Oh, God, my children are at home with one of them.
But look, I think you're probably right. But B, the problem with B
Inhaled it.
is how would you know that he was dying? Because, I mean, the world's smallest harmonica with nanotechnology would just be incredibly small.
Yep.
So, and he'd swallow it,
Yep.
and you'd think he was still playing it. He'd be choking, but going, and you think, this is an interesting bit. And he'd just, and even the death rattle, people just go, well, that's lovely, that's beautiful. So breathy. But that would be the end of it.
You can see.
My heart says C, but it's probably something ludicrous, so...
My heart says stop eating chips.
Well,
I'm going.
we should not deny our hearts. I agree with you and you about the chips thing as well. So we're going to say C. He was electrocuted on a stage whilst playing the world's first electric harmonica.
The correct answer is Mexican harmonica player Ramon Barrero died in 1994 after he inhaled the world's smallest harmonica mid-performance and choked to death.
Oh my God! Oh, no! And I made all those jokes about him, and he was killed.
After that round, the scores haven't moved at all. Miff, Brian, Denise still on 2 points. Alan, Nikki, Dave, 8 points.